Okay, the Advanced Progressive Web App. This module does two things. The first thing it does is it turns your Drupal website into a progressive web app. And these can be, you can go to a site. The one that I often use is PWAbuilder.com. And once this module's set up, you'd come here, you'd pop in your address and then follow it along. I'll show you how to do that at the end of the video. You install this module just like you would any other module. The machine name for it, as you can see up here, is Advanced PWA or Advanced _ PWA. So you would just do the usual composer command. Once you've done that, you can either install it via Drush, or you come to the UI, go to extend, and you'll come to this page. If we now go and turn the module on. Okay, now once the module's been installed, there's some settings that we need to do. So now we'll be able to go to Configuration, System, and Advanced PWA Settings. Okay, so let's get the module installed and configure it. So you can obviously install it using Drush, or you can come here and do it through the UI. Oh, wrong one. So what we do, we turn on the module. Now the module is installed, we can go to Configuration, System, and Advanced PWA Settings. I'll just quickly fill in these forms and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so now I've just filled out the fields. Let's go through them. So short name, when someone installs the app, that's the text that would be displayed below the icon. App title, this is used for the install prompt when you visit the website on a mobile. App ID needs to be unique, so I've defaulted it to your domain name without the protocol. App description, again, this is shown on the install prompt. General app icon, so that's the icon that's used on the person's device. Background color, theme color, so this is like the theme color is the bit at the top and the background color is on the launch screen. So this icon will be displayed in the center of the splash screen, and then that would be the color of it. Screenshots, again, these are used on the install prompt and when you upload it to the app stores. And I'll show you what that looks like soon. Start URL. So when the app is launched, this is the URL that the user will be sent to. Now it defaults to the home page. Personally, I do user because I believe it creates more of a native app feel to it. If the user's not logged in, it'll take them to the login page, and if they are logged in, it'll take them to their profile page. So that's that. Display standalone. Now what you can see with all the different fields is I've taken a bit of time to describe all the different options. So I usually go standalone, which is a default. And what that means is it'll be full screen, but they'll be able to see their battery and things like that going across the top of their device. Orientation. These, again, all the options are explained here. But I do any because I found if I do portrait and you've got videos on your website, when they click video, if it's a portrait, a landscape video, they're not able to turn their screen. And that's why I do any, because I've got videos on my website. So now we've done that, let's save that configuration. Okay, next thing. Now we've done the manifest. And we can see at the top here, it's got an install button. So let's go to push configuration now. Now, the first thing you need to do is generate the keys. These keys are used to sign outgoing push notifications. If you go down to the bottom of the page, we can see generate keys. That's it. There's the keys done. Next thing is the push notification icon. So when the push notification comes up and it's got this icon will be displayed with the push notification. So let's pick one of them. And then what we've got is the prompt settings. So I'll fill this out quickly and then we can talk through it. Okay, so let's talk through this form. So we've done the icon prompt settings. So when we show a prompt to the end user to invite them to have push notifications, this is all the text that's displayed on that prompt. So we've got the title of the prompt, we've got the message that we're going to show them. The confirm button, obviously, I do yes please, and then I do maybe later. Now, as long as the user just clicks the things in the prompt to say maybe later, it means that we can show that prompt again. One thing to note is if the user clicks yes please and then when the prompt comes up they click block, you never get to ask them again on that device. Display type, again, there's lots of help text. One of the options is a Bootstrap 5 modal, which is the one that I use. But there's also Drupal's modal window and embedded, which will put it on the bottom of the page. Repeat prompts, as I said a minute ago, as long as they don't click block, you can keep showing them the push notification prompt. Let's just put it to once a day. So this is how many days. And click Save Configuration. Next tab, device caching. This is all turned off by default, so you have to come here and turn it on. So enable device caching, and we do anonymous and authenticated. Specify excluded URLs, and as you can see, the asterisk wildcard is available to us. I'm just going to leave that as is. So now the last few tabs. First one, new content notifications. So this, if you activate it and pick content types, essentially when a new one of those pages is created, it automatically send a push notification to let everyone know. Push subscribers. So this is all the devices that's connected, subscribed. Which there's none, obviously, because we've just installed the module. And then broadcast push notification. This feature allows you to send every subscribed device a message, but we'll come back to that in a minute. So that is essentially the module is set up, and they're the different tabs that we got. One of the things that we also need to do is we need to go and give users different permissions. So if we go there now, go to permissions, and up the top here, look, it's got display push notification prompt, so it allows the user access to register for push notifications. I'm going to go anonymous and authenticated. Now, when I was developing this functionality, the way I wanted it to be is I don't want anyone who's not authenticated to be asked, because if they are asked once authenticated, we're going to have assigned the user ID to their device, which is then going to come in real handy downstream. But for the testing purposes, we'll do both. Okay, so let's go and look at what the app looks like on a mobile device. and have a look at the way the screenshots are used and the description, etc., etc. So let's go and have a look at that now. Okay, so now the module's installed. If I refresh the page, our module pops up, and you can see the text that I popped in earlier and confirmation or not. We'll say yes, please. Then the confirmation from the browser comes up. Now, if a user says yes, please, and then block, we don't get to ask them a second time. So we click allow. Now, if we go to our configuration system, that's PWA settings, and go to our subscription list, we can now see the devices have been connected. If I go to a different browser, and again, refresh now, and say yes, please over there, we get that one added too. Okay. And we can see the user ID that it belongs to is UID1. So if we go now to broadcast a push notification and pop in some details, I've popped in a title, popped in a message to send to everyone, and this is the URL. So if they click the notification, they're going to get sent to this address. So we say send notification, messages added. Now the messages get sent on cron ones for scalability, because obviously if you've got thousands of users, you don't want the computer to go bang trying to do everything at once. So if we go and run our cron now, cron's run, I can go in my notifications and I can see the notification that we made. And that is it. There's your push notification. We've seen the thing. So now if we go to PWA Builder, because I'll quickly show you that, we'll do a demo URL for the purposes of this exercise. And you'll be able to see all the different parts of the PWA. And then all you would do is go package for stores. And then depending on what store you're wanting to grab the files for, you just select that, and I select Android. And then these get populated automatically for you. And then you just click download package. So once those files have been downloaded, all that you would do is go to the relevant app store, upload the files, and at that point you've published your own app that's built on Drupal's code base. So if you know Drupal, you can essentially make whatever app it is that you want to make without having to learn new languages. And that's it really. The Advanced Progressive Web App. You've got your push notifications, and you can publish the app to the different stores. And there's going to be two complementary modules to this. One of them is going to bring in rules integration, and then the second one will integrate rules, flag, and this, so that we can send really targeted push notifications for different events, for different things that are flagged, and do all of that quite advanced stuff all through the rules UI. So just point and click. So yeah, very powerful stuff. And you'll obviously go to my channel and you'll see the next video.